Slama Jamalu. Mbara program damina natwa daminala test nkende bate yende jalali kusa nise nise exactly 6 p.m. Right. Kasamari kubarika kasamari alnuram ci kamarale ni live ka Amsterdam natonna program damnala bi nye kumala musodo la bukamba wati be ndeye na program kela ka kula koma wura bi program ni nani kumala demsodo le kan anya fara jola an yerema anya yere bunya anya ndenu bunya sininkan fo anya da buluka ba dendo ye ba sininkan fo ama hadisa te bananye dendo ye di sininkan fo ama ila sininkan wo wole ye limaniya dilama adi kosu beke komen ile kan kwale teke fendi ale da ira ka ile la kafo ibrita fo alata ndi bara ala di madame nyafe ka kemendi ndike odi dem sonyi nyala autobiography folon karan dem sonyi ye tentenya aye disentalali abra fens ko siyama makarnya ka kemodi tubabul ka fokate kemomendi jonde Anousha di aye Anousha ni nara Amsterdam yando asan saba Anousha ni anaye rusi ledi afa wole ye farafindi kumbal kalo nyame anda farafinkelu ba musota balbada ndo sebengini bakero aldi tubabu musoli ngini sebe basoro alialo no tumali ko farafinkeni farafin musoli kakan men nakuma te ukambi nakuma ejumankan dem sonyi nala Amsterdam wati men na katre alisan saba ana ba fa balu mo filabe mo karanin balu aluna da yando fai alele kelem peteral wara Amsterdam famen ko Amsterdam elia fulero man ko Amstelveen wati la tubabu bansande afaye Cameroon nelidi ana rusi muso literawdi filabe karani rusi jamana kan ka karambake ka diplombal ba soron kanaya alna ya mutum na mi fa na rafaran alfaran afasida mo berekum benkera hollande din woki yoki perla ka tayo mayre kaniden kala don école la tubabu bansa ye école menna ba wati farafin masaya ale sam bilol ni nani ndeten idi miri sam bilolu tamini hala nu ye na la wati menna idi farafinu konten wati itreba do metro kono kuido na quartier do kono yetuba bu bansande yenna wolonni bitakelendi so mo me kumalaten mo sambilolu ani naninde fabo ni Cameroon na Rusi flabe karani alna dal faranda anasira tubabu kekun kabla tubabu école la nyakumalanda kono biba ndafan film be ndiminal operation kendala koni dem sonye ndina aka livre le sebe ala livre ni akanko hello tubabu karantalu bale kol ye karantale di hello tubabu école ndina adamina sisen nka membla na headline na Hollande kanda kan te laag worden ingeschat kan kinderen levenslang schaden. En Anousha Nzume, 54, ziet het schoolkinderen van kleur stelselmatig overkomen. In Hallo, witte scholen schrijft ze over racisme in het Nederlands onderwijs. Zij zegt letterlijk, ik wil uitleggen hoe dat werkt. Waarom het er is. Ook al wil niemand dat het er is. Na karana directly Hollande kando ba mo meri na programma fenal fana yalo nyemen fola mbabanda karam fana angle kando. Ako ka jo denima. Deninamo. Iba jo denima ka sininkan do fama. Ya la dunyara te la non lali ala dunyara te mume. Ba kome wole tula kundo. Anna moli akela. Ke musome madaya ba ke odenne na imo fu nkalon kuitena la kela fendi. Ke la molu ba ke muso denne na ai ti boye ina bolokolon deng. Bolokolon deng deng. Alutena la kela foidi. Iba bolokolon deng fudu ila bonkono la inola li. Iba muso furu harijete mbe na ba ida foko alule ka ila dungara tesebe ki danki lan na dunya bankuluka muso nyinka moneli po aka mone body atre ekol mena atre ekol mena op die St. Joseph school in Amstelveen werd die 6-jarige Anousha Nzume door de andere kinderen aan een boom vastgebonden en uitgemaakt voor spoedniker. Dat vond de youth best een creatief term voor kinderen van die leeftijd. Nzume zelf, 54 jaar geleden geboren in Moskou uit een Russisch moeder en een Cameroense vader, houdt het op een hartelijk ode aan haar root. Demu sonyin do manel wara bila tubabu le kolyin na tubabu denil ka munkala kome denil babo nya kwali watolondia alka lemina ka sidi anda sidi yirila ka fama ko bonjong bondeng bonjong jonkeju mbabanda fotola elalialo nyemenka nyemen kumala aliye livre ni lusang aliyalu karang surtout farafim men ye livre sebela musonyin ka livre ni seba ma sebe ka foko tubabu ye boya monyedi ana wara si ke filana menku tubabu le wodi wokata ya yere kaniding ayere kani soro naye rusi musoledi fale Cameroonese koni ale kala karankele karaja afa ana ke kuda kama ibira ja dunyara tedo idise kamonebo akaraja ka karanka diploma sora fududa awara america angle fanan karang ha kera artist di men ye constenar mo men ye disentakela aye livre sebela bi aye publicity finke ulkela mo me mo malon nimbali ma mo ketele kelende amo ke ka fokai wala ekol la ka wase donke non te ka ilot kene makato forum la fara jamana ni ras jamana le di no program yin tala munna election tamini so men tamini ni nka lambara molo mo se mambo ka ba voter an kan ban voter ma men votera wala mo ganyada mo men don ganyada alkabla journal lo fambe silamal baral bolo lal kundo ko ba ko kenyi baraganye silamayadi na bolo ka tubabudu alma politique lo kenyi ganye koro silamadi rafule yan katamanda fuleni nyame memmeni ye silamayata la ka ke alula kokoronke dibilandi wolle na tola maluyala jamana yin kono silamaya chrétieniya buddhistiya jifuliya men koko alata ya wulubeya ye taksarala nyal yalla taksala ye barala al ye barala ila bon sarala al yalla bon sarala so yo mi manikal la sanna ko bote bo gbenna sununkunna ansini wole boloma tubabu jamanado iba julu membla kanna al yisa manawlela anye fara kasini kola nyomalla anyan sebedu anye fara wuya foni kuma nyamilula ka foko silamale ndi silama ya joti la ni ketara kuma la sa yele da han konde ko kuma tetulan na tedi nde ni le babaro da mina nyantele na sila kelendeka nye musonyi men na kumala afatere farafinde di faka men kala mo foyande aka livre siamande sebe ndi na blase Facebook kan Anousha Nzume Camerounese le alediba fai Camerounian dedi kwani kuma yoromi anya yambe anya nda fulena manikala ndi nyanta nina jalala yusansara mbara mini nka me musola ko jala sidiko ju ko dinde tani na kan nunkala labo ndi sen na barokela iba afo ko manika kele iledi ibra na kamuso fudu kamuso lasi tubabudu ya iden soron tubabudu ya anya ngina lamen ko ka afo idi wiya fo kamuso fudu ko ndita wiya fo kala side ka wole fo kenye santere yela makula metro ko nje bola bala dia aluba musolu fudu al della fule musolu kuna muso manika keka kan kamina tende manika muso kakan kanyinde ke nna kanyinde ke mfanye me ina kamenke ifanye ifa kamenke inanye ile ukele ya ifa kasariyame na tele fudu hake iba muso fudu iya balu ka fadi ya bo ka hake matanka nko fakari saba aha ile ko ke yamba ye ukela bi adonita bonja ka kumala basimbulu kumale na la kumadi nde la kuma nyado na kumali do Anousha kamunke adomani wati farafinden kilin bam selfentu hansan bisa batamini itumba yendo itubabu basande ina farafinden kilin ale don ye klor basani de wo bero alukama ko bonjonden sube me mun ka ke kumanyi maba kono ekol karamo meye kome ale ka ye kosunyi adibetoro hali nya folating ibamen adigbaila me le kor karamo meye wolo o fana yelada kondi kolbara to nyuma balalati amma lon ka fo kuma men boni deni ludaro ka fama ale ko ta deni yadi men mo ba koro yi banka kuma wala sai ka fo aludo mbara to nyuma balala wudi wole ka ke ka bo adomani woma hambi amma ba kono wodon ka ke afeleya Nzume Clank kunstenaar en publicist kwam op haar derde naar Nederland bureau voor sing aka tentenya aye barala Friday aye barala University of Amsterdam aye mol karana indo ne safulai fani na narayan alitere barala University lilayan so fa wo karanimbali tere ka doctorat karandi ke Soviet Union ana wo tere barala yando alnara yando alufila be bara nyana materal be bulu ba ka lon folo do anna mo mel tere bola siaman kal sabe dum karannali dul tere sanu shen mayrali la vakansi basalina baba mutalal masidika vesi don kal bonu mosuko anka siaman lido ako adomani wo wati do la hali denilu yando denil anniversaire oldo nasla makudal kambi ko be haramuninde yalo momen sambilo lunani ye adabra se anniversaire ma adomani adamina anasini ke kudawo ku anniversaire ba ke quartier kono adi mo kelin dakili me wati sera ale yere la anniversaire me mo simana mo mana deni ibako kyala idi ko ke deni na ile dafo kwa barabanye koni anyanjanto an kuma kando anyanjanto ko keldo ikana fo ko ba ambara lubaluma lutilu saunan kan folu do tere la fulen nawlo mfatere mo bere bansanu balola mfatera kelate mo bere bansan wolu dendi ile sambi ki son kodima mfatere ting ki yere la wara molma ko ba seyinye seyi fanya wolo kana fo seyinye ba anye dunya to mendobi yani afo mfaka kete ile no munkela isela ka munke be yafe ka munke ifa ka menke wole fonyo yako wonya fokunte ile do koni musonyi ala kumanyi nka fo nika jo deni na moma ko juya ala dunyara temu me idi felala so fela nawo ndina nkosa mase koni nyafe kanyi to karang anglikando kusa aliaketo kusa ninka momen ya mafenena ulfananda long nyemen fola anglikando nyena program ala haketo nye doni 5 minutes nye ala mankele nye kuma musonye na koka. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mumanti Kamara Live. As you can see my name, I'm really trying hard to run this program today. I'm not so feeling well, but still I'll take my time to do it. You know, talking about a book written by a brave woman called Anousha Nzume. She is a publicist and she is an artist. At the age of 6, she came to the Netherlands with her parents from Russia. Father was well educated, so was her mom. But what she experiences at her primary school here in the Netherlands really gave her the courage to work hard, get her education. Even when she got married, went to the US, she made sure she got enough education to become who she is today. And still, she's still a big public figure trying to explain things that people don't understand then. You know, the title of her book is Hello, White Schools. I'm not trying to be racist here. Racist I'm not. I will never be. I'm doing this program. My child is a colored child. So that word racism is something that doesn't exist in my world. But I just want we immigrants to understand one thing. Instead of sitting down complaining, oh, these people are racist. They don't like us. They don't like black people. They this and that. Why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we here? This is one of the answers. We are here to have a life we never had. We have decided to settle down here so that our children will be free from all the nightmares our people are going through today in Africa. If you become rich, you are at risk. If you are a politician, your family are at risk. If you are poor, you are nobody. Whilst overseas, poor, rich, it doesn't matter who you are. Instead of pointing at the white man, racist, racist, work on yourself, educate your children, train them well, and tomorrow you will reap what you sow. But all we do is complain. I just said it in Madingo. Last week was the election result in the Netherlands. Everybody started sharing a lot of all this information, negative information about racism, how racism is going to this in Netherlands. No, it's politics. This guy that won, I've always been saying, you can call him whatever you want to call him. But you have to look into his ideas. What does he want? This is not a campaign speech. What does Wilders want? He wants me and you calling ourselves Dutch to have more priorities, to have a better life. That's his ideology. All these others will come and make every type of information campaign. He is not the owner of Holland. Even if he has to rule, he will be his prime minister. First 4 years, it's not going to change anything. He will make his own laws. After the 4 years, another party will come, and there we go. We survived Rita Fadong. Why not Wilders? My program is not about Wilders. I want people just to take out these negative thoughts in their head and start working on ourselves. Even if he says to stop immigration, this is one of the products of immigration. She is now well educated, artist, a writer, that travels worldwide today, proud to be a Cameroonian, born of a Russian mother. This is a product of immigration. This is what we immigrants should pray for. This is what we immigrants should work towards. Prepare our children to be somebody tomorrow. Is the only way you can fight back, not by violence, not by spreading negative ideas, not becoming fundamentalist, not only thinking about all these negative thoughts. I'm using her book today to talk to our people. Please, let's work on our futures here. We are Africans, but our children belong here. They belong here. This is their hope. If we help them, they will achieve what they deserve, just like Anousha. We don't have to sit down complaining, but let's start working. Be a good parent. Help your children with their school. Help them with their future. Not only thinking me, me, me. We all want to build pyramids in West Africa. Well, how many of us are going to stay in those pyramids? Our children should be our future. I'm one of the ones that made a very big mistake in the beginning. But trust me, I'm going to support my son till the end. Please help yours and support your children. From now on, I'm going back into Madingo because I'm doing my program because of Madingo language. If you cannot follow my program later, please, you can go on Google and look for the name Anousha Nzume. She's author of Hello White Schools, in Dutch, Hello Witte Scholen. Now I'm going to continue. Anousha Nzume, author of Hello Witte School, White Schools. No one thinks, let me use my white privilege today. It doesn't work. Let's stop underestimating children. This is her message. She said, I want to explain what she writes about racism in Dutch schools. She wants to explain how that works, why it's there, and even though no one wants it to be there. Not you, not me, not the white people. And let me look for a proper scene where I can really. She said the teacher didn't, before the teacher didn't, at the St. Joseph School in Amstelveen, 6-year-old Anousha Nzume was tied to a tree by the other children and called a spoot. Very ugly word. The teacher thought that was quite a creative term for children of that age. The teacher finds that just normal. Nzume herself, born 54 years ago in Moscow to Russian mother and a Cameroonian father, calls it a hateful order to her roots. The teacher didn't do anything about it. She says, I was one of the few brown kids at school. She laughed along with the class. She didn't say, guys, we don't talk to each other like that. Very intense, very painful. I have never forgotten that. That's 48 years ago. As I said, in my mother language, lost track again. Ntara fola si saying, Anglican doni blana program dobi. aka alka asidi yirima tubabu deni luka asidi yirima ka fama ile tubabu ile farafinjong ile gbondeng gbong yini nyen kuma keju le korkaramo ma fimfo ayele da imalo kuma kenyi de odi alu deni sanworo ni se kuma sula kuma kenyi su fola akanko wokera madi musola yele kanwo hadisa adimin tese bananye den sanworo anaram sadam ya sansa ba okay ni mo mel kala to bay graphic karan aldaye anana fa faranda nyamin ha warasi ke bereku l'anniversaire sera nyawul to banta fe nyala kuma ke ka ako l'anniversaire kera umabwa nyuma la ukodo anaka lawa ekol berla lekol kudawo altreta mayela la butun altreta koromatela koni okay nya karangle kando. During the first year of school, I wasn't invited to any birthday parties. At the end of the year, it was my birthday, and my mother asked all the classmates. There they came. There was a cake and a clown. My mother had thrown money at it. She didn't want to make herself known, but I thought it was terrible. After that year, I went to another school. I was no longer bullied there, but they found me difficult because I decided to stand up for myself. All my reports said difficult, busy, talks too much. Doesn't settle for anything. It was that I had not been able to cheat. But when I got a high CITO score, they almost thought I had cheated. Atrele kol follow mendo anaka alitere mo sita invite la anniversaire deni la anniversaire beka londeni le nyon killa le signolu idi alkila bed na tadendi ale to babu yinu mo sita ta invite la ata sening anawara la wudi katinyang deni simana fo alka ke yelo makole di ko do buta na ra ko nyai anaka boy anawara de ko kudala e kol kurani afanan kala boni mendo ami son butu mo ibu kaka memba kala dake la ba barakan long butu adisaire kunkala ha bora le kolu la ala resultat munde sebela ye denyi na koka bele denyi kumala koju denyi ta mafala koni aluma seme sebela ikomi examen follow ba me kala wudi kawa college la aluma se kuma si soro na kafo fo kafo tumada no sebe bafere na le nyinni ba wosi make be nya tra lilido aka point nyuma soro nkawa musonyin ayi New York lesen afuduni mome ma psychiatrist lodi mome ye hankili karankela adenu demso santan woro ani denke samuan ani fanani akaden do fanan adopte kakaire kandendi. And so Carolina anarale ayala livre ngilu promotela. So modo ka manyinika, why a book about education now? Akanko muna iye ibara livre siaman sebe muna ye livre sebe la butun karankan yan karan system kan. Akanko I received 2 low school recommendation MAFO in the 1980s. When I was intensively concerned with inequality, racism, and discrimination, I thought people like me, brown people, have not been here that long, so that will work out fine. When I'm very old, it won't be an issue anymore. But now I'm very old and it still plays. 70% of children of color receive pre-vocational secondary education advice. 70% of white children receive HAFO, VVO advice. It cannot be that children of color are less intelligent. Aluka amanyinika muna iye kumala karankan wati nyina. Akankonde domani ko alea fola tumada jani nyabunya seng aliye mo nyabo menatinka fo London ding ni tubabu ding aldi wo dabuluka me abara e ka fo hali bara boya bara wa New York abara wa fudu abara dem fila sorong dem folo sang muang dem fila nan santani sein wo bera abri kosa abara e ka fo ko meritere kela alela wati hambia e kela ya wo koro ye mundi alu yere nya ala ala mbara la e kela kana kenya na ka fo ko discrimination yi ala wuli nde ko ba farafinde di fulale di nonte manikale di nka ko kele na korosi bi halambara la jine karambi école publique wolte contendo iba waidendie ile bolokolo ikanya ni balola kuye sifensa ile bolokolo ikanya ni balola ini kete hali lolong aldi sekini tibilaka daldenma ali enyimbo ko apaye emune fempa ali afola no ouda baidrag dembatil lama benni watanwo aldi dendolu ben école publique la ambara so wodake dente karanguko woldi tol sorombal bulubunna ba sorombal tise watanwo sarala teni da akagbele kuya akara ni omenu yesana asiama yendo dente sankelen kela dal difara so ambarado ka fo se nye sete nye ote de bolokolo ya te efe ofanaliye nyenyi fola mendo anyanda ja jana nyambolo tubabula ya anyande nuteme anu menu boni so anu menu boni bolokolo njamana lonka amende musola la program do jana nyansi dabaya layang anikasi tubabu manyi tubabu kanyin anyang koto fene kambara mafene iboni so menna iboni village menna beiraja deni fila deni saba demalukan aluye karan ba ni denu karanda albise mone sunyimbola demuso nyinkan hambi abara ko se hollandiando aliyakela farafit London den ni tubabu den bad école ke examen baba ke albalkel la wala ka fo mile wa université la ile akete abara e ka fo London denu woldi lawa wa ketrinke wa applied ke izorog ke wa applied ke I handle ke deni hankili malu alise karana tubabu den dise fosikela farafin den dise okela memuna anu dembatil tawonyaina anu sini folo mendi mbara na sambisa maniko hija manako netika menna iketo iden de menadi iden na koluba wuli itabla laye anta foila fo bidibidi wonyi kena babo fi uraba do fi kena babo fi na ayi gbanna fa ayi gbanna anta foila fo kuma ile ma wodi nyinenye so malu mbara dusa matam mbara dusa koya nyafe ka keten nyafe ka donte nyafe ka botenya iye bonlo men la idi ngina iden wulko ala bande butun daradi men bana idi den takamadi wula ba den fila saba soron wuli faranyon na den men soron ni wul fana baraka kuna bo ko titri kudaldi ba na di fa bara fara ke bara wata muso adiana musota demso ni denu sini iden le di dianya ba idi ke bare lengini kila dungana teto ke ba karan kelen men di sal ko sila ko way ko labtun ko lisi karanna ba den tamel ko ragba ni wul mantana kuma den dunni menna demba tilu anya maka surutu demso tilu anyandaja jani ye muso madin idenna kwa ya fudu kera den kera demso di iraja idem mademe aye karam beteke Einstein di meiraja iden yese ko kela irenye adisa ire balula nyamin na nara la dimba la si ati dende mo la nyama te kanya ayere kaniko kono nyame ba ma boya me yan kan jamana en kono wole wodi musonyi na kuma munanka program yin tabi nde anu ye nala an wati menna anu farafini ye menna ting marokan ni turuki niltra wole kela mbara fon na program siamando ya nkoroke demuso ibo tasen obake ofanandi famille deme olbana sebe balalte foro dafu ide denke o mako danka dende fodol la fo kol da suma ebola ambara beya jani do ye woke ni tunki ide mademe ide yekara hala ibitieli makara aya balo soro na ibara aya yere kanibonna banyala ambara mo le okela bi ka musota ka di ide ma yere kanibon soro folo tubabudu ya ni ibara da iye bara isara ye donna ay bola ida fole ko mbara membo makono na melma dum matungate me ile dato ide ibolo bonna munu idwa musofu dukana lawu kan bonna iden keto responsibility makarnyaladi de musol bal banke woldo alla fo ko fudu kelalte denke na fay bonna muso bara na lawu kan den soro mbara damina mankan bara la mankankam privacy idenke do yande anaje muso mele kenema alni wala fuleni alni woldi bo alni woldi wadon diallo alni woldi aldianan kulke ile ta ibara musota kana si denke kankan bonna ile afola ku iden demende lawdi meta de menadi ya torolale ba dembel yesoro na ibolo bon kono wodi idenke malon boy sarala nyame amalon taxi sarala amalon ka fo demba jankara kakan kaketendi demusodi mina ka torobon kono alabande butu ko den woli yilan wodo ko den woli wayle kolla ko le kara al sito karanadi den sito karanadi problem wole yanko yando Anousha yin akelente nka kambere de la finke ka yan wolo anu wol beso na sefadule baba tarawale me anara yan wole aka nka la program menke aka sebero me ko untamed man ke la kadibali ba le boran bara anara yan alubora kelele korosaralo kana yere nyini akatuba muso soron fe ka deni soron me akaye amaben amasi ka fako ba muso bri bando ilo nywando farafi muso de kono nyana de akala karandi lamina ki janto adendo hansini ibo itrex iri baba na adeni ye alene soka ama ba adendo akiyoki pa adenna asera la bara kala so akala karanke donintaku menaka fo wolonu nina tuba muso bara fara ilo ngide na filama nyenyere ngini nyom so bara tangi den soron bara damina den soron tetanadi me responsibility ikaka ini men kaka dembaya balu anyandaja nan kan na bonkono lala ben wallahi handan na siniye am baba wodi ko yinde laran kundo wodi amanye ilo nyi finke ya ako journalist kama balka interview yando musonya la kuma dumanye ba ka fo me ke wori ka fo London denu intelligent ni hankili yedem naka karamba ke ka wake dotoro di ka ke maldal bodo ka fo ile wa iba karnya fe mairala ile wa makarnya laptani mo bakoro bonna ido abara idi balu soroi so aliye London de tuntun na tende journalist kama kome ile ino kuma men fola tenya ko we fola ndo wati be moli u fola akan ko we fola ndo anifani albas sebelisi amankaka akando ako in scientific articles I really want to do it in accessible way because I have no university education myself Explain it to me like I am a 4-year-old. Many people feel that something is not quite right, but have difficulty putting it into words. I want them to know I don't see ghosts. Musokama, what's the biggest problem? According on the advice of children of color is black schools and in white schools. I'm very negative about that and angry, well, not angry, but worried. Musokama, kwani even folatenya, nimbara fo mbara nyimensi amal bara sebel finkel kanyando ambe o kalama. Akanko no. Ako scientific alla learning article kan wutedi. Nyafe ka mem fo yando. Ndema anya fo ni ma university ex finke fosike makara mafoilo. Densa nani. Be yangana le kafo ko yindo mem beninte. A fele moli alon kafo ay sebe mel kelatenya ay kuma men kanting kafo kama jina yidi. Muso kama ila problem bon mo babaye munda kuna problem bon babaye mendi anu la London denu chlor anden an London denu baya no London denu iba école de fana ya ida i London denu kasiai ye poro ali afola le man ko école noire école nyabasani ako ko école noire ni école blanco ni ko madanye école fini école be London den basia ro mengu to le école fini tubabu den basia ro malafol maliko école be ako wokol te benna alema o bara la mone koni atafo ka mone ni me hamininde muso ka mone ye hamina woro ako ntafe ka ke yemi farafi muso le yemi nyafra nyameta nya ta ablalan kundo tubabulu amandali nye altafe anden ye wanye adonite nya bonite nya ko tedi. I don't want to be stereotyped as the angry black woman. I'm also mostly sad about the impact of low expectation on the rest of someone's life. That can no longer be repaired. I give numerous examples of this in my book. All people I know, wonderful people, hardworking people who suffer from it all their lives. Why do we even have to separate 12-year-old children into lower, middle, and high? Kosun, problem yemendi, ako nyinkofili yemendi, iba dentonye, iba iraka mola ko fentadi. Woye ko menkela mola. Denil dal lajal dikaral di numero balu soron. Al di examen soron. Ababang école da fo no alwadi wodi ali makanka wa école la karamba e kala yoro matin la selawla al di denil betuntun kalawa école berella. Ako ba mamenya ye munda kala moy den san woron bila san sein bayando ambara moliye den santan nantan lolu wala 6e ni 7e menna yando 8e al di examen ke kawa college la. So college jani deni lowaye aldi advice di kafo ibi den na wala koldola ten la kara nade ala wala koldola ay wa makarnya fe mayrani mo bakor laminani bara disanflasan sama pour que al kana wa université la al ye karan continuer aldo advice jima akoko kafo modi se isi la cadence enseigne na dungarate bo iyere dala kafo cadence enseigne tena la selanyina ile keto ulonna di ayre ma wuli kala modi muno ako America wotendo ba le example nginde all people I know wonderful hardworking. Why do we even have to separate 12-year-old children into lower, middle, and high? Why should an 8-year-old child have to worry about which secondary school should he will go to? In the United States, where I live now, everyone goes to high school from the age of 14 to the age of 18 and takes subjects at different levels. This way, you get rid of under advice in one fell swoop. America, ale America, yor America bi. America, denilu, beye wala le, kolezla. Iba waye, iba bang, iyere di afo awan. Nyafeka, university la nyafeka kete, wora America denilu, wo haminte denilu lai. Me yando, anula denilu yang. Hambi woli ye hamin le kafo. Ala, aldina son, nyafeka doctor yakara, aldina son, nyafeka nyinke. Ba école ba fo ko nyinde di advice école ba tampon men la ikunna ali tuntuna indole foni soromba lukera mo hankili maldi menuka kolon meldi se idemena ki pousse ki lawa ikakan kawayeromi so koson anna denulu siama yando anu londan denulu an londan demeli yando asiama yan wo hami la wo hami de to la furu doli yereta la galabuto ba la fa halin kan munde ke altena la sonna nyawa nkakan kan men altena la dilamma musonyin kuma ni yende muso kama okay ikumara fana institutional racism kan beyond nay chise nyimbe kan na le finke kan ba then where is the problem? Ako education is white also in the districts such as Southeast and New West. The management is white. The teachers are white. They all come from a white teacher training college and they live in a white neighborhood, often outside the city where they teach. In staff room, they are all people who look alike, but not like the student. They view the world from their own white perspective. That is good literature. What is good music? What is good Dutch? That focus on language alone. At our school, we speak Dutch to each other. Why actually? Muso kama okay, ya fola ko racism ye kela institution na. Ya nyafe wo nya fonye. Aka nya fo yankalagbe. Ni le ka fo. L'école Melia, Amsterdam Southeast. Southeast intere quartier follow mena. Nden karambolo wolo ko ikumbadi. Amafoka fo beri tinga ni ende. Me London dem basia ya fanfan. Foni alaki mademe. Musoka aldi l'école loy gouvernement di l'école lo. Koni l'école karamol ye wala tala. Yorol lido tubabu bansan yoromi. Alman den son long, almal dajo long. Anna bonna ndele wala la kambutu. Nde nyafo manikaka nyi manikaka fola masede nteda bayala finkela. Atra ide manikaka nde fola bonna. Nde kan den so nde to holande kan fola. Ali nani men bilala kwali ande nukaran kabi woli al nal konodo holande kan de fola tolujula. Alu so ronda holande kan de fola. Akan ko bon munde holande kan yumadi. Alu seta iba école bonu kono ni denilu bora wonya yomi damuni wati ni finka wati iba waisi l'école karama woltema menu boni village ni tubabu quartier wolla iye mu yena tubabu le yena mun son yalla tubabu son dalla al mirla le tubabu so anu London anna London den ketali resoro na woltema di ikalan kuma kono male ala kuma nyimbara hankilla wayra barfana anyanda jandenu alfanal yadda aliyeke l'école karamoldi nalukala groupe nyintema andise anna London den demena ni an London den kara doctor di idise London den demena melela doctor karandia denin ka fonye nke dim so ka fonye wulu ako mama koni warabara mo bakorobonna kwa yere duma la fani ni tubabu le barla me ni London barada kwal di sonja fal di sonja nka nsumaro nka yende wulu Suriname den gbansanu mbabando na aldal ni lanka handi boy nkal mawlo nkal tolmalo nde bana bara matarandia yandi nya bara la yorobi garanti le na handi pension jamana inka led bisaba halim bafo be alido la kal dalak nkon na ninde ya no kuma le men na nyafe kalo ni tunyali nya wadi ko do few membo fanfambi ndi bara soro birote de melie bo matemena wallahi ndama te bi Holland fambe ngwara France ngwara Belgique ndake fambe nko ralal salsidia kuma le na la kuma di anyanda ja den yilu karam tubabu du te korela karama nde non na diplôme men so na te wolo alaka diplôme kunkudu de dumma ko anyam makar nya damuni fenna ben na sobo ni jeni sete kala mendo damuni fensi ama ye di semen kala nyondo ida damu hali masubo kare maje kado so me te vitamine subelala kedo na like Pakistan kedo na ran na grupu odo alaka diploma da mbele mawlo sambi waran bila ani samfila so anna mola nya lon ka fo karang mote korela karamaya ikte kan te korela karama ni yafe ka karam wallahi di karam a opportunity ye be temasidi melte kam menna nka lon ka fo wodi ko la nkundo ntentaro me iraja hali ler filale somen koro iye woke karanna ni ka kanyin long idi seiden demena ni ka kanyin long idi jamana ko lu Kenya long eba na program muso kama wolo konde maboyani ko madingo khamenskap na ko do nite la serela de ne la ko do nite ile la groupe la de fen nsi nyo manika mbade manika nsi ni manika ku nkoro muso si ni manika ku interest ni manika ku bele ndi la groupe do ndi la khamenskap kabilali dala kani bele nye na ko do nite mo kelina so nakuma ye wole dibi mbara 56 minutes ke minute bilolu ani nani nyera to mala hali ndise 10 minutes kela aka musonyi banda anara aka kuma kelende foyando e ala nafinke barabang aka musoka amanyini kanyima ko ila livre kono kwika anna gouverneur me jamana economy femke hausma kwika sebela ika ula kuma forsunya fila ila livre kono ako okay. In your book, you mentioned twice about Femke Halsma, who sent her children to black school and later took them out of it. For me, she symbolizes people who, from a position of great privilege, make a decision with their heart in the right place that turns out wrong. I send my children to a black school. Oops, it doesn't work. I take it out again. I want to show that good intentions do not always work out well. Femke Halsma is a super nice, thoughtful, and left-wing. But she is also in a luxurious position that other parents do not have. Anna Guverneria, Femke, Musomeye, Lundanko Dumanya, Aya, Akela. Musoka mainika muneko la kuma ble la kuma ila librin kona kanko musowo akawa adenubila école noire la men ko fa ka boy munako ke ba akawadi ale gouverneur le di awana dem bla la yoromi aden ni wolte mo su kelendi kuma koroy wuledi so na program alaji alayele demuso nyin ka kosili atere école primaire mena awara kawakuma ka rendez-vous la ben école karamo men ka mayele awara kuma musofe ani fanani aka examen ke yoro me ka fokai wa collège la nalma son ka la yele ay wa finkeke aki kose ke o fanama ndi ala livre tobila ni mo men ya fe ka karan ida sang anka kanka mo sunyu le promote iba ite fara ite tubabu ya si fansi yenda la fa kun si men kaja ben Cameroun ke dende rusi musole ka soro ni mosole tubabu den wule na program wule dibi mbara ler kelen ka kumala a program akajang katambi ako being underestimated can harm children for life. So aleka yende systematically akera la nyana akaya nyala ile nindi meya mbe kalonka ekela koni understanding nakanda naji kuma yende Very nice interview. Nika karang idi kuma hanklia siamanado. So that's my program for now. Naler kilimbara dafa ali hageto ambe oro. Till next week. Thanks for watching my program. Till next week. And this was about a book, Hello White Schools, by Anousha Nzume, a Cameroonian Russian born writer that really wants us to open our eyes and understand not racism, but what happens to colored children here in the Netherlands. She measured, no one wants to talk about it, but it's happening. Yeah, no one wants to talk about it, no one sees it, but it is happening. So I hope we can understand and live to help and support our children here so that they can find their way in this difficult society. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Nakumalabang anya alama anya kusa andi se andin demena kusa aldali yere anna nyafuye ndonyindo societe meng asarati te buma alkubarika ala Antonio nye. Goodbye.